Hey guys, welcome to another
All
episode
citizens are welcome in the...
in the deep playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. Again, sudden game crash at the end of the previous episode, right here, so it could very well crash again. Yeah, we are still looking for a suitable side quest within the city, preferably to level up to finish actually the first side quest that we started within the city, which involves taking out two guys in a mausoleum out here in the graveyard, which I am now not strong enough for. So, but I really cannot find any suitable side quest within the city, which is a bit annoying. All the side quests, yeah, just...
What is it, citizen?
push you all the way
Heard any news from the other provinces? Nothing I'd like to talk about.
all over the map. And I don't want to go already all over the map. I want to first finish that first side quest, but...
No doubt. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Alright, this guy, this is a poster which is put up by Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. So I don't know if there are watchtowers, but is there also central watch command or something where that guy may be? Because there, reading it didn't start a side quest. Probably we have to talk to that captain. Alright, we really should start a quest now.
Let's hear it.
I've already been at it for like 3 episodes or so, just looking around, etc. Also learning the city quite well, so that's a positive side effect. But basically no real progress. So these are regular guards,
Hail, good citizen.
Imperial, and these
How
are
can I be of
palace
service?
guards, I think.
What is it, citizen?
Adamus Philida.
Can I help you?
So he's not a guard, he actually has an own name.
It is a wonderful city, and I'm proud to have served her for 40 years. But I'm ready to retire. Let the young folks take over the reins. He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront.
Aha! At the waterfront.
Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
Let's explore the waterfront. I am now going by memory. So we have the, I'm pretty sure the Arboretum is in the southeast, which connects outside to the Arcane University, and then if you go further you get to the Temple District, which outside connects to the waterfront. Let's go there and see about the Thieves Guild. Then we also have, where are we now? We are now in, I think, Talos Plaza. Yes. So that the Temple District, that is the, where is the inside? Wait, 1 second. There's that high tower of the palace somewhere. On what side is that? God damn it, they all have towers. Ah, there it is. So that's the inside. We are now at the western part of town in the Talos district. And if you look at the map, The temple district is below it. So that would be to the left. Let's see if we go well, and then we go to the right side, and then we go to the waterfront. Let's see if it works out. This is indeed the temple district. That's the temple. And now we are going... Yeah, this is just a house. Whose house is this? Trenus Duronius. Alright, we're going outside to the waterfront.
What is it, citizen? What seems to be the problem? The Emperor is dead.
And
Farewell, citizen.
give me something new.
State your business. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. Carry on.
We already heard those. Holy shit, where are we? Oh, I was not expecting. This is not our horse, right? Paint horse. Alright, I saw this from a different area. I saw this from that bridge over there. I thought this exit would go over there, but no, this exit actually goes directly to the waterfront. It's pretty nice. So we are looking for something around the Thief Guild, or that new ship also, which looks pretty cool by the way, with the house on it. That is also something the NPCs were commenting on, that the Maria or the... I forgot the name. There are two ships actually. That there was a new ship that docked. And it's apparently also a bit of a shady area, the waterfront. Man, it really looks like... I was not aware that Oblivion is actually quite similar to Skyrim. With the auroras, etc. I think we can also at one point buy a house at the waterfront. Like a shack, but it is Holy shit, I hear something. It's 2,000 coins. What is the currency, by the way? Let's check out the currency. Oblivion currency. Septims. Alright, 2,000 septims is... Tiber septim, I think, is one of the emperors or something. This is actually a pretty cool... Yeah, this is the abandoned shack that we can buy, I think. And if you buy it, maybe you can also install furniture, I don't know. What I also like better in Oblivion than in Skyrim is the fact that you're not the chosen one or some like magical person. No, you're just a random dude, although albeit with quite some powers, but this is the shack for sale. But why would we... And we can get there if we go to the merchant company or something in the market district. Why would we buy a shack if we can just go into the abandoned shack?
Hello.
Hail the Outlaw. Alright, this is just a cool place to sleep.
You can call me Halad the Outlaw, because I'm on the lam.
I'm on the lam?
I helped build Raven Rock. Had a bad run-in with the law, so here I am. Pretty soon I'll head out for the Imperial Reserve, try my luck there.
Raven Rock? Isn't that from Half-Life? Let me quickly look that up. Sounds like it's from another game. Raven Rock. Life? Raven Home, that is. So then we do Raven Rock Oblivion. A settlement in the Heerstein forest of Solstheim, founded and built by the East Empire Company during the Third Era. Solstheim, that's Skyrim, right? That is not... That is not Oblivion. East Empire mining colony, right? Raven Rock, Skyrim. Raven Rock is a city on the southwest coast of Solstheim. It is the first place discovered in the Dragonborn expansion. Yeah, exactly. I still have to play that one. Fuck me. I really have to do that at one point. If Bitcoin only starts doing its thing, I can actually have some more free time and play these games properly.
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Milicea. Bye.
Alright, we could go and sleep, but actually I do find it a pity that there is no sleep and hunger mechanic. I like that better. That was patched in, I think, in the Skyrim Special Edition after modders already did it on Nexus mods. It really gives, and it doesn't need to be like you have to eat every hour, but let's say every 1 or 2 days. It's good for immersion, I personally find. But anyways, in this game, you are not getting tired, at least not that I'm aware of. And you are also not getting hungry. So let's just continue. If we're looking for the Dark Brotherhoods or the Thief Guilds, we better do it at night, I guess. Trading office.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet
Welcome.
lady of mine.
Please,
I'll see
don't be
you
shy.
again. Yes, I'll
I'm
see you
listening.
again. Sweet
What's new
lady
with
of
you?
Wayrest, so fine.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Take care.
Greetings to you.
I like what I see.
What's going on with you?
I saw some
Amusai.
mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Take care.
Alright, who is this?
Go ahead, please. Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them. Good day.
Battlehorn Castle near Coral. I think Coral is one of the cities. Coral or something, but apparently you pronounce it as Coral. There it is. So there's Battlehorn Castle. Battlehorn Castle, it's over there. And it was overrun by, I don't even know what he said, marauders?
What can I do for you? Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. Take care. What? Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them. You
Right.
too.
What Marauders sound pretty strong, and I am not strong, so I also cannot save them.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, fancy pants. So why don't you mind your own business, huh?
Motherfucker. Ah, a Nearn root. Always nice when you find one.
They're beautiful, isn't she? The Marie Elena. Damn fine ship, with a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvulis is my name. So believe me when I tell you, we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship, and my men will run you through.
Alright, that actually sounds like a threat now, because I'm super weak. I'm sure if I get on there, I will not get off.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. Oh, I'll see
You
you
have my
again.
ear,
Yes, I'll
citizen.
see you again. Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine. I ain't got nothing to say to you, fancy pants. So why don't you mind your own business, eh?
Alright, they're not very facilitating. Imperial Trading Company. I actually like the other ship much better. It really literally has a house on top of it. Trading Company Warehouse, and then this is Trading Company Office.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service? We're here to serve. Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
Dark, dark times. Warehouse. This is also the warehouse, right? So it's the Imperial Trading Company. The Bloated Floats. Ah, it's actually a bar, I think. And again, these signs, they are two... I saw another sign as well, close by actually. It was the... yeah, some kind of an inn. There's the bridge over there, on the other side of that bridge in the distance. That sign was also way too conspicuous, way too saturated, just like this one. You have like a really nice world that meshes into each other, like these flags. Everything has the same level of color tone, and then suddenly super bright paints. I mean, the art design is nice, but make it a little bit more weathered, a little bit less saturated, or a little bit more, yeah, call it pale. And people will say, especially the modern crowd, like, no, it needs to be, colors need to pop, and it needs to be super saturated. Yeah, I'm not like that. I really find these nuanced colors much more believable, much more realistic than all the cartoony crap that you see also in modern shooters. Like, I don't know, I don't even know their names, but Marathon and yeah, you see, they're so vapid. I don't even, so superficial, so terrible. I don't even remember the names of those modern shooters. But those are also way too cartoony colored. Compare it to Gears of War or Killzone from the early 2000s. That is how you make cool graphics. Not that childish, cartoony crap of modern day. Sorry, that's just me. Another one, nice. Sorry, I was rambling. Alright, let's check out the bar over here, or the inn. which I assume it is, the bloated float. Then do we get a hint on the Thieves Guild? It's not very crowded. It is super cool, by the way. The concept of a bar in a boat, in a docked boat. Really cool. Fuck me. Fuck me, we're stuck. Why is this door... Ah, it needs the key. Hello, mister.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float.
All right.
She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
What is this? A high elf or... I don't think it's a dark elf. Is it a wood elf? I have no idea. God damn it.
Arthrolos is a
Nothing here.
sneaky one. Kind of makes you wonder what he's up to. Arthrolos is a sneaky one. Kind of makes you wonder what he's up to.
Arthrolos.
Farewell.
Alright, so that is maybe a hint that he is actually from the Thieves Guild. Arthrolos. We already read that one. Arthrolos. How cool is this? You can even pick up one blackberry. Right, I think that was the... No, I wanted to say the exit, but that's over here, I guess. So this is the front, fore and aft decks, I guess. Man, it would be nice if we could just sail away. But the fact that they just built this house on it is pretty damn funny. That's such creative design. Wendy, I can fly! Alright, so what was the name that he said? Orthoril? Orthoril. Let's check out who of these guys is Orthoril. He's sneaky, wonders what he's up to. Makes you wonder what he's up to. So it could be if we follow him that we find something. That is assuming they are still here somewhere. Orthoril.
What's going on with you?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Drez. Together they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent
sweet
past.
lady of mine, I'll see you
We can
again.
only hope
Yes,
the
I'll see
trouble
you
subside
again.
quickly.
Sweet lady of Wayrest, so
Goodbye.
fine.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Where does our food come from? The Heartlands and the Nibenian Valley. And Skingrad. Great wines, cheeses, and tomatoes.
Yes.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Bye.
Be seeing you.
Alright, mate Melphilis, regular pirates.
There once was a hardy
Regular
young lad of the
pirates.
sea, a red god of courage.
Maybe it is that. Let's see if we can find a name here that resembles the person that bartender mentions.
What?
Hello.
We can just walk into a house.
How do you do? I'm Admiral. I'm discouraged. Lots of us on the waterfront are down. We can't do that dungeon stuff like you adventurers. We got no money and no skills. Nobody wants us.
Ah, cheer up.
Those wanted posters of the Grey Fox are everywhere.
Yes, I read them, but it didn't start
Bah.
anything. So I think this is a wood elf, maybe? I would do, in Skyrim, there's a little bit of dirt flying in the air. I would have done that in these shacks as well. That really gives of 3D and of immersion, instead of having it super clean. But yeah, that is just my preference. Alright, we can also just sleep here at the waterfront. Here, this guy, who was this? Amusai, that's a different...
How do you
wait,
do?
What's this? God damn it. Really looks like you can open it. Alright, there was one other door that we can just open, like this one.
Good morning. Uzel Grogrulum. I'm courting Mivrina Arano, so stay away from her. I got matrimony on my mind. Hard to find an orc girl in a city like Umag Ramarad. Smart, tough, got a good trade. Nice looking, too. So I gotta make my intentions clear. The Imperial Watch seems awfully worried about the Grey Fox. Look at all those wanted posters.
I know.
Farewell.
I looked at them, but it didn't brought me anything closer to... Here, these fires looks pretty good, compared to some others that I found a little bit less realistic. Mivrina Arano, this guy is a little bit overprotective. But yeah, so anywho, I don't see any clue about the
Can bring you good luck.
Oh,
thieves
What's the news
guilds.
from the other parts of Tamriel?
they say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Drez and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beastfolk from servitude.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent...
Oh, hello.
How goes it?
Only hope the
Not
troubles
bad.
subside.
Good to hear.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Hail,
How
good
do you
citizen.
do?
Good day. How can I be of service? Get your Black Horse Courier here. Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
Beautiful music.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Skyrim's music is a bit more epic, but I find that sometimes a little bit too much. Nah, that's also not true, by the way. They're both great soundtracks. But this one
Hello.
is amazing. What the fuck is this?
Areldil, we don't have any business, do we?
Alright, this for
Then
sure is...
perhaps, will you excuse me?
This for sure is a high elf.
I'm not in the habit of answering questions for strangers. No offense intended.
What an asshole.
Farewell.
Alright, here.
It's you.
People are actually going
Hi.
to work, I think, now. Let's see how late. So they get off work around 9-ish. And they go to work, I would say around 8. Yeah, no, it's 10 o'clock. Probably this was, I don't know. Was this a worker?
Good morning.
Hello.
How do you do?
Alright, this is a pretty small warehouse. Ah, it does have an upstairs.
How are you?
Been better. How about you?
Alright, let's
I've
first
been better.
read that
Have you heard any word
newspaper.
about the other provinces?
There are foul tidings.
I think we already read this one. Yeah, so it's Captain Lex really is the one after him. We already read that one, so...
Matt.
From Skyrim.
What?
The Greybeard.
What's new with
This is
you?
unbelievable.
I understand Daedra
How can the
worship is
gods
becoming
let this
increasingly
happen?
prevalent in the Sunset Isle.
Enough
Seems
talk.
Somerset Isle has
Hello
become a
there.
much more dangerous place.
Hello there.
See you.
Take care.
Good. I'm Bronsula Cavinchal, and I'm so sick of that Vlanaris I could scream.
Is this the captain, Hieronymus Lex? No, it was another name, right?
He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox
yes,
and the
yes,
Thieves Guild.
He is.
Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either.
Give me some clue where I can find this guy, people.
I've worked on the docks as long as Vlanaris, but he thinks he's the expert. He's always looking over my shoulder. Do it this way, do it that way.
What an asshole.
Hi
You too.
there. I'm Admiral. I'm discouraged. Bye.
What do you want? Samuel Bentian used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He's settled down now, though. Goodbye.
Dranus Lethro. I just got back from Solstheim. Boy, was that a mess. And now I'm out of work.
Poor guy.
I signed on for the Raven Rock colony. Went there as a builder. Hung around afterwards, but money ran out. Goodbye.
Man, it's so cool. All these people having their little side stories. I'm basically just randomly, I'm trying, overall objective is trying to find a suitable side quest to level up within the city, which is a little bit tougher than I expected. But yeah, I do get like little breadcrumbs of tips on that Grey Fox Thieves Guild side quest. I just would...
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
I would like to know where to find that Hieronymus Lex. Maybe if you have the HUD enabled to compass, it's all much easier. But I actually really like to, how I'm doing it now, trying to really figure it out yourself. Can be a bit frustrating, but the sense of actual exploration is so much bigger. I can tell you. Man, it looks really nice. Although I have to say the original Skyrim also looks nice. This is much sharper, but I still have to, sometimes in the original Skyrim, or especially Special Edition, sometimes if you're in the forest, it literally looks photorealistic. At the right time of day, right lighting, and it still challenges even this Unreal 5 engine. If I'm honest. we are pretty dressed for battle, which is not really needed, at least not yet. So for role-playing purposes, let's change it up a bit. We just picked up this one, Huntsman leather pants. At least it's not like that super fancy stuff I found in town. This one goes off, this one off. Light brown linens. Yeah, that's the one we were wearing. It's really weird, but it is at least different in the sense that it is a long trouser, but it has really weird protrusions at the bottom. Yeah, so let's just throw this one away. Or we could sell it actually as well. It's worth 2. This one goes off. We do the leather pants. Totally different, but at least it's a little bit gritty, so to say, instead of all the linen and, I don't know, satin clothing that you find in town. Cloth shirts, yes, this is exactly what I want. Sandals or cowhide shoes. No, these are already, in my view, way too classy. Fuck it, I'm just throwing this out, this one as well. This flex tunic, also pretty okay, but for now, I like this one better. Alright, we need to... Who the hell is this?
Hail. I'm Jer. I'm a dip. A pickpocket. But relax, you're safe from me. You look like you might take offense. Too risky. You have to watch out for pickpockets in the city. You'd be surprised how many waterfronters earn a good income that way. Take care.
Earn an income from pickpocketing. I don't think that's the right use or definition of the verb earn. Earn means that you did something that gives you, makes it justified to get something in return. If you're pickpocketing, you don't do anything for which you are entitled to get something in return. So you cannot earn money by, or earn a living by pickpocketing. I mean, I'm not even a native English speaker, and I know that. Man, I'm really just messing around here. I do actually like it. Make no progress whatsoever, but still having a pretty good time. Apparently, swimming is better to raise your acrobatics or your speed or something than running. So let's swim a bit and maybe we find something along the way, which I strongly doubt. Except maybe some crabs. I would not surprise to find some crabs here. Because I heard NPCs talking about crabs by the waterfronts. Right, how quick does it fill, this barn? Actually goes down quite slowly. And then once you do run out of oxygen, the controller slightly vibrates, but very slightly. So that makes me think that the controller vibration actually is not working correctly. Yeah, although this gives a bit more vibration. Also, what I found is that actually leveling up by doing actions for lockpicking, at least that was in the original game, you would think successfully opening a lock counts towards your experience. And in the previous episode, or like 2 episodes ago, I did a lot of lock picking, with a very low level, opening super high level locks. Took a lot of time, but it was a good learning curve. And I would have thought that is really good for your experience building. Actually, man, the draw distance is pretty amazing. Let's see if we even see an impact all the way till there. Wouldn't surprise me. Yes, we do. That's pretty amazing. In the original game, and probably in this game as well, it is actually breaking a lockpick that works towards experience, which is really weird, I find. Alright, as I cannot really find a good side quest anyways, we could explore that ruin over there. But probably there will be very difficult monsters, but at least it's in the open, so I have some way of cheesing the enemies by luring them out in the open and just running away, getting back. Alright, let's quickly check this stone. No stars shine upon the Doomstone. Right, so you only need to do that at night, probably. Alright, I already feel a bit anxious walking around in the wilderness. Because I'm really under-leveled on the hardest difficulty. Alright, we have a shack over there. My 390 really is struggling. Ah, it's actually a whole settlement here.
Greetings, Imperial.
And we actually have waysigns. Braville and Leawin. Again, a little bit too sharp, the lettering, and too white. Should be a bit more weathered. That is one thing as well. It's just, at one point it is all kind of faded, the colors, but at the same it's also a little bit oversaturated, like the certain flowers. But I would have done the lighting, at least the coloration, a bit different.
Oh, hello.
Alright, she sounds extremely annoyed, so screw her. The sleeping mare. Hiroki.
Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend. Those who live by the commands of the Nine receive blessings of strength when they visit way shrines of Tiber Septim. Farewell.
How are you? Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend. In the west, in Old Colovia, that's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands.
All right.
Goodbye.
I don't know why are these people marked with. This is an important person. When you have the crown symbol, maybe that is only. During quests or something, because they really don't give a lot of extra information or anything. Man, my poor video cards. Let's see if it is better. I don't like to do it, but just curious. If we cap it at 30. It's more or less the same. And now we don't have the advantage of having 60 FPS indoors, which I do think we often get. It's only outdoors that it struggles. Actually feels a bit more snappier unlocked. I thought if you cap it to 30, there's less of a frame queue if it's struggling. So it can focus better on those 30 frames instead of also having to draw like 35 or 40 whenever it's possible. Or yeah, whenever.
Well, well, look who we've got here.
That is a fight starting and right. Can I? Oh fucking hell, I'm just pressing the wrong button. Here, this is what I mean. How incredibly little damage I'm doing, but the good thing is I'm pretty fast. So this is why alright, but he's actually sometimes a bit faster. I wanted to initially lure him to the village for the others to take care of it, but this is actually good. Now I'm building my my stats, so I'm really happy with that. There's a dog outside, or maybe that's a wolf. No idea actually. Right, I'm gonna try to do it without HUD. I need to become accustomed to that. So, do we have anything that replenishes magicka? I don't think so. God damn it, I need to stop. I need to start doing... I need to do groceries. Leather helmet, leather shields, leather boots. And let's also just try and get a bit more fighting experience. Although blocking this heavy hammer will probably drain a lot of our stuff, but I think that is also the way how you increase. I don't even know what governs blocking, but taking hits while blocking. And that's actually one trait that I would really like to level up, because at one point you can also do a shield bash, which is pretty cool. Anywho, let's see what happens. Alright, this goes pretty well. He's hardly taking any... I thought he would totally demolish me. Holy shit, that was a heavy one. That was a... But good to know that blocking actually blocks a lot, and it doesn't even take that much fatigue away. Only the heavy attack that really gets through the block. And I'm afraid that I don't have any... I don't have any... Right, I'm just gonna bait his attack. And then... Ah, fuck me. He has quite some range. Alright, so just like Dark Souls, you have to chip away. It's all about speed. That we... Ah, fuck me. He also has a bit of speed. But this will work, no problem. Unless he starts healing himself, then it's going to be very annoying. Alright, it's quite annoying. How little range I have. I basically have no range. Fuck me. There's a wolf coming along. I was not aware. If I play without a HUD, also the... I will try to see if I can redo that. But also the blood splatter, the blood effect. And also if you're crouching, the screen actually becomes a bit darker. But if I disable certain HUD elements, that effect, that vignette also is removed. And I actually do like that blood texture around the corner, indicating that you're about to die. Alright, so one learning moment. I have to go in the direction of that dog. Man, this is actually pretty cool fighting.
Ha! You'll never take
fuck
me
my
down.
life. But it is tricky. You can take him when he does like a heavy swing, but then if he then runs and does some light swings, thinking he will just be staggered for a while after a heavy swing. What the hell? Why am I here?
How are you?
Fucking hell. Why wouldn't it go to the actual last one? But yeah, sometimes he does a light attack and then continues to swing. So... Ah, fuck me. Yeah, and there is that dog which we must avoid, or wolf, whatever it is. Alright, I am quick saving. Alright, this goes pretty well. And I'm quick saving along the way actually. Yeah, I was too late. Alright, but there's somebody walking over. I hope she does not get into the fight. Or at least not get killed because of us. Alright, but the thing is, that is really pretty cool in this game. Fuck my life, this was indeed 2 light attacks. But speed is actually, initially I was like, yeah, who cares about speed? But speed is actually a super handy attribute.
Oh!
Alright, how far are we? Why don't I see... Oh, nice! Who shot him in the back? That's pretty cool. Was that this lady? She just saved me. Does she have a bow on her back? Yes.
Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend. Take care.
Alright, but this is exactly what I wanted to level up. Like a bit of training, etc. And I really have to say that the combat is quite fun. Alright, what does he have? Just gonna see if it has better stats than mine. Even a silver arrow. It was a woman actually. Where is his or her weapon? Should be here somewhere, right? Man, that is so cool in this game. Just that unpredictability. Now we are pretty heavy already, right? 112 out of 200. Alright, I really have to stop because I have to buy groceries. But yeah, so this is a good way to level up. Just these open skirmishes a bit. Next episode we will be continuing with the side quest, but also checking out this, probably killing that wolf over there for a bit of extra experience. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next episode. For the meantime, don't forget always to keep on gaming. Later.